Karate has helped me with different parts of my life, such as school and friendships. It has helped me become more aware, made me a better learner, and made me physically and mentally stronger. It has also allowed me to help others achieve their goals. And a life lesson karate has taught me is that anything is possible when you put your mind to it.
Good morning. My name is Destiny Dames. I am going for my yellow belt. I am a white belt right now. And what karate has done for me, it has given me a sense of strength both mentally and physically. Mentally, knowing that I can do anything that I put my mind to, and that mentally I'm a lot stronger than some people that I encounter in my life, and that helps me get through a lot of situations that I have. And then physically, it is a physical activity, and all the breathing exercises, I get a lot of core strength. I'm also learning how to defend myself in the event of an emergency, God forbid, for anybody. But it is all useful information to know. On top of that, it goes into my love of fighting styles, karate being one of them. I do hope to be able to study multiple different fighting styles as I grow older, but right now I'm really happy that I was able to start over with karate. And the last thing would be how karate has taught me how to be content with the process of growth. Everything's not going to happen right now, and that's okay because that's not how it works with most things. Sometimes people are better at certain subjects than others, and that's fine. That's how life works too. But it has taught me how to be okay with growing and taking my time and growing at my own pace. So that's what karate's done for me. Thank you so much for the time.
Hello, it's Annette Montgomery, a former student of Uncle Amando at the karate school. And how I can say karate has benefited my life today is that it taught me the importance of perseverance. In karate, when I first started, there were some moves that I might not have understood or I didn't know how to do them correctly. And it taught me how if you just keep trying that much harder, one day you will be able to do that move. One day you will be able to accomplish that goal. And I think that's something that I learned early on in karate. Another thing that I learned is the importance of discipline, and that's something that I use every day in my life and in my job. It just taught me that I need to follow directions the first time they're given and to the best of my ability, and it gave me that discipline at such a young age that's been instilled in me ever since. At 24 years old, I can also say it taught me the importance of patience. And early on, I was not someone that people would call patient, and it taught me that you just have to be patient with things and you have to work and do your best, and if you do, everything will work out. And those are 3 lessons that I learned that I still use today in my life. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hi everyone, I am Alexis Berry. I am a career woman. I am a mother of 2 and a wife of 6 years. My first experience with karate was when I was in middle school. I attended my uncle's karate school, Sensei Armando Coburn. It was a great experience. I stayed there for many years, and I do feel that I learned life skills that I still use to this day, such as self-defense, which was one of the first, of course, one of the most important things that you learn from karate. I learned skills and techniques on how to defend myself if and when necessary. I also learned things that I could use to diffuse situations if I ever feel threatened. Other things that I learned was respect, the importance of it. Not just respecting your elders, but also having respect for yourself and those around you. I also learned about being physically active. Physically active is something that's very important. It affects you physically, mentally, spiritually. All these things are in alignment when you're more physically active. I also learned about discipline and the importance of discipline. It's really important in order to be successful, to be disciplined, to work on your craft, to practice. You learn that in karate because oftentimes you have forms that you need to learn in order to get to the next level. So in order to be prepared for that, you need to practice and you need to perfect it, and all that takes discipline. And when that's instilled in you at such a young age, it kind of follows you throughout your life. So I think that karate was great, is great. I feel that people should get more involved in it. I think you should, if you're thinking about it, you should definitely do it. And that's all.
I am somebody. The me I see is the me I'll be. I can be respectful, responsible, and resourceful. I can succeed. I can truly say that the American Karate Tiger Dojo has made a tremendous difference in the lives of so many young people. As a parent and a former reading instructor of their summer camp, I can say I have seen so many children walk through those doors and left transformed. My son, for example, when he first started karate, oh my goodness, he was so hyper. But thanks to the instructors of the Karate Dojo, my son is now calm, relaxed, and more disciplined. I want to say thank you. Thank you, Henchi, and your staff for your hard work and dedication. Thank you for your commitment to the cause, because our young people are growing up to be more responsible adults because of your Karate Dojo. We have young people who will one day be future leaders of this country. Thank you for your love and your compassion that you have shown to all of your students. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How has learning karate made a difference in my life? Well, I can think about one example. When I first started doing karate, there was a tournament and I needed to go into sparring, and it was my first time doing sparring outside of the karate school. I had been taught and learned all the things that I needed to do sparring and learn the skills that I needed. However, when that particular day and time came for me to go in and spar, I remember getting kicked in my head for the first time, and I went over to the side and I told my mom and my dad, and I said, I want to come out. This is not for me. I don't want to do this anymore. And I remember being told, you can do it. You got the skills. Remember everything that you were taught at the karate school and all the different techniques. Use those techniques. So karate that particular day made me say, I can do it. I have the skills that I need and I can do it. And I went back in and I completed. I did not win, but that's okay. For me, winning that day was not giving up and coming out of the ring as I wanted to do. And I use that same strategy, and I think about that day as I go through different things in my life. When things hit me hard, when things hit me as that day in my head hit me hard, it's not the time to give up. You have the skills, you've been taught, you've been given the strength that you need to keep going forward and to keep pushing. Use those skills so that you can make it through and get to the end. You may not win everything, but as long as you don't give up and you keep going forward and you do it without anger, it makes you a stronger person. So I would say that's how karate has made a difference in my life.
My name is Deidre Burrows. How has karate made a difference in my life? Karate has helped me to not fear failure because karate in the beginning was a new art form to me. And I was very anxious about doing kata, kihan, kumae, and kuburu in front of my senseis and other students because of fear of not meeting up to expectations, doing something wrong, and looking foolish. But after performing kata solo and participating in karate competitions, I have become more confident each time, not being upset if I make a mistake. So it has become more comfortable each time. Also, I'm not worrying about winning or losing. By just showing up, I have proved that karate has helped me to improve by showcasing my indomitable spirit of not giving up. Secondly, karate has taught me I could strive for a worthwhile goal that I might attain with hard work in the future. I've approached life in the same way. Whatever task I'm working on, I don't give up. I continue even when it's hard. Karate has helped me to become more disciplined because when I first started training, there were many rules I wasn't familiar with. I had to learn proper procedures and courtesies. Training hall creed, bowing when entering and leaving the dojo, removing shoes, addressing ingredient senseis with a bow, learning new Japanese terminology, tying my belt, getting to class on time, practicing consistently, going to class. All of these attributes are what is needed in today's world to become a productive citizen. So karate has helped me in my day-to-day life to understand not to procrastinate, be on time for all my appointments, because it's rude to keep others waiting. And if I promise to do something, keep my promises, because people will begin to trust you and know you're a person they can depend on. Karate has helped me to understand how important getting proper nutrition and exercise, all healthy habits, important for your body. Karate has helped keep my body strong and healthy. And participating during the pandemic has helped with my mental health by reducing my anxiety, depression, and negative mood, by improving my self-esteem and cognitive function. In conclusion, karate has inspired me, given me peace, understanding of myself, taught me patience, and I am a more happy, confident person because of it. Life is about how I dealt with the many challenges I face, and karate has helped me to know if you're relentlessly and continuously work at something, you can become skilled at it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tasha Maria, and I'm 61 years old. My testimonial for Armando is started as a young female. Since I was a little kid, I had to fight my way through being a girl around all boys. I was the smallest, the youngest, the cutest. But anyway, always a little fire ant in order to get what I wanted. And I first met my cousin in New York, where he, as a teenager, practiced karate with his friend. Little did he knew that I was going to be coming up to New York, and he had to babysit me and his little sister one night. So he decided to take us both with him in order for him not to miss his class with his friend. As usual, after his class, because this was a couple times that he took us, he would fight with him, practicing for blocks until we made it back home to the apartment on Crown Avenue. His sister and I, making fun of both of them, started doing those karate katas and fighting just like them. So my cousin, in order to keep us quiet or not to make noise, he decided to teach us the kata and practice with him. That was where I learned the discipline of how strong your mind and thoughts and behavior can become one. And it changed in many ways those triggers and obstacles that I would be face going forward in life. But mostly as a woman, keeping my temper in check, which can be very challenging, and overcoming situations and thinking before I act. I am grateful that I learned the discipline to maintain my posture without violence, and it guided me in so many ways and in so many opportunities where I could teach other women and other people, some men, in my lifestyle and life during my career. And also it helped me to lead by example, and for this I thank you.